There's no police cars around.
It's a bit like when I smuggled myself across the border on yesterday's convoy.
You cheat.
Just don't
I
tell
can't
people
believe
about
you did that.
it.
I
Yeah,
know.
Was that on the Adriatic Sea one?
I did it, yeah, in Pro Mods.
Yeah,
and
I'd love to have done that, but like I said, I don't have that on my maps yet.
Yeah. I had to run away from the policeman at great speed.
Wait, actually match a police boy.
There was a scary man in a police car, so I had to drive away very quickly. I didn't even have to use my bribe money, so it was great.
See, I don't have that.
Whoa!
You're just approaching where I am now.
Are we supposed to have the police thing turned on?
No,
Oh, that's right.
don't worry.
It's-
Yeah, no.
Taking
Yeah.
a left at the
I do
roundabout.
behave myself.
Yeah, no. The event profile has it turned off because otherwise sometimes you'd get fines for stuff when like it's a bit
Alright.
stupid.
Whoa.
I'll slot in where safe to do so.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Or will you? Question mark.
I mean,
I don't like you, I'm sure. If no one else does.
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm
Terence.
third in
You
the
must,
queue.
you must drive
Which
back
road?
to the very start of the convoy.
These roads are very
all day.
quiet. Surprised there's no other trucks coming the other way. We're lucky at the moment.
I've seen next to none since I crossed the border.
Actually, in terms of sort of pro mods, this gives you a bit of an idea about what pro mods is like. The whole map is basically got really cool, like roads like this. The newer SCS DLCs are a bit more pro mods-esque.
Even in my other game, like on the single player game, I've covered most of it. But I
Oh,
don't think
my
I've
sat
covered
nav
its
wants
map.
to take me that way. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
mine did, so.
I just ignored mine when I wanted to go that way, just as like it's easy to go the roundabout.
I'm just following the truck in front of me.
Yeah.
What? I don't know, because I don't know where we are. Oh, we're at Gallet.
Is that there? CL66ED? Is he just spawned to come and follow us? Somebody looks like he
Go
is.
left at the roundabout. You're taking a left at the second roundabout.
Hello, who's this? I've just gone past somebody.
Yeah, he
Parked
was
up on
with
the
us
side
at the
of the road.
start, so. Dear, my controller disconnected. That's not great.
Oh, well.
Oh,
why aren't you on your wheel?
Cruise at
Because I took it
37.
off my desk again.
Why?
I know, after I said to you I wouldn't. I went, JJ, don't worry, I've got my wheel back on my desk and I'm not going to take it off. And then,
Trust you,
give it 2
Dawson.
days, I took it back off.
Why do you
Can
not
I
like
just
the wheel?
ask?
No, I do, I just needed some space today.
What do you want to ask?
Do we know when the next convoy will be there? At all?
If you go on the event page on the driver's hub, they're all showing up there.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look.
Oh, it's a bit of a moment coming off that roundabout then.
Yes, taking a
Whoa.
left.
Better slow down.
See, I spent too much money on my wheel to just disconnect it.
That's what I
you'll have to
thought.
you'll have to frame it when
Do
it's
that
not
way.
in use. I know my
Let's-
eyes did
let's
water
just
slightly
say
when I saw your
yeah.
boxes.
I could put a deposit on a house for the same price I paid for it.
Oh wow.
I saw your wheel. I was like, woo! Nice. How is it though? Is it good?
I love it. I got the because I got the Formula V2 steering wheel and I've got a rally one as well
I might. get one.
for when I play this.
I nearly did, and then I persuaded myself not to, but you've sort of tempted me. Again, damn you.
Ain't good enough.
Yes, but thing is, it's a great wheel, but if you use one of those, which I have done before, it's like so different. I mean, Cupid will be able to back me up. Like you sort of think, oh yeah, the G29 is great, and it is. It's a good wheel, but as soon as you use one of them, you're like, holy
What's the
smokes!
difference though?
They're just like, they're just amazing. Like the force feedback can rip your arms off, like if you're playing a racing game.
I mean, I feel like the force feedback on this would.
Oh no! This like often these wheels actually have an emergency stop button because it literally
yeah,
could
in
rip,
terms
it
of
literally could rip your arms off.
yeah, in terms of torque, like the power it puts out, the G29 puts out I think it's 4 Newton meters of torque.
Mhm.
My Fanatec DD1 puts out 22 Newton meters of torque.
So imagine the force feedback on a G29 on full and then times it by like.
I've like toned it down a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So like if you're playing a rally game or like a racing game, it's really good. It just feels they're very nice to use.
Other
you
than
can
the
like
forced feedback is then different.
you can swap over like the attachments and stuff, so you can put different wheels on. So like if you're playing F1, you can put sort of like an F1 wheel on. If you're playing rally, you can put sort of a rally wheel on.
It's also direct drive, which means the G29's a belt-driven wheel, so you can feel all the little kinks where the belt goes round on the gears. With a direct drive wheel, you can spin it round and round and round and round and round, and it won't stop.
Yeah, there's no like, so yeah, if it's like not connected, you could just keep spinning it over and over again. It's all sort of computer programmed, which is nice because it means if you're playing a game like some of the truck mods as well in ETS, where it's like the wheel rotation is 1080, not like 900. You can reflect that with your wheel, which is cool.
Oh,
Sorry to interrupt you guys.
I just nearly folded into a fuel station.
Nice.
There's a lorry about 4 trucks in front of me that's got lights on the back of his cab. What DLC is that on?
Is it a Volvo? I think that's the only truck that can do it. It's part of the Volvo tuning pack.
Oh, I'll have it. I swear I've got that, but I ain't seen it. I'll have to have a
I
look.
think if you can see the lights on the back.
Yeah, you should. I think if you can see them, you've got the DLC. So yeah, if you've got a Volvo, the newer Volvo, you can put it on that.
Oh, I'll have a look at that later.
Guys, I'm going to take it up to 60 kilometers an hour.
Certainly, sir.
Can you do a cup of tea, love, please? Right.
So who's picking up Colorado for ATS this week?
There's 11 other drivers
Me.
here want a cup of tea.
I don't think I'm going to.
It has been in my wish list for a while, and
I
I'm
don't
ready
see any
to
point.
press chase.
I'll be buying it.
I'm not. I don't see any business. I don't like ATS. That's the thing.
He says after I bought him an ATS DLC. Nice.
Yeah, but okay, I don't mind doing events in ATS, but I couldn't just like go and drive.
You see, I was always like that. When I first got ATS, I very nearly refunded it because I played it for like 10 minutes and then boom. But once you get into it, if you get yourself some nice mods, like, and the new DLC areas are amazing. Like you can have a really, like it's the sort of game that if I have ETS and ATS on my desktop, I'll just naturally press ETS. But I actually delete ETS off my desktop when I want to play ATS. So then I press ATS, and once you get into it, you really enjoy it. You just have to adjust slightly.
I don't like the
Yeah,
truck,
I
the
opened
right
on a
hand
map
drive.
for ATS the other day.
And when Pro Mods Canada comes out, oh,
I'm looking forward
There
to
are
that.
roundabouts in ATS. That's quite annoying.
that's because they don't really have them in America. Put it like this: most roundabouts in America are that rare that they have to put a one-way sign on them, so people know that it's not a junction.
It's just something about doing 80 in Nevada on a
80,
highway.
there
that's
is.
legal.
Yeah.
It's just it's that, isn't it?
With
Like,
your
Nevada.
engine rumbling, and you've
Yeah.
got this long like hood in front of you. There is something. Once you like get used to the difference in driving them and get used to the game, it is good fun. Yeah, I think definitely in terms of the base game, like the customization isn't amazing, but if you've got some nice mods in there on single player, oh,
I don't know who picked this route out, but it's a nice route.
So it was me.
I'd love to take credit, but I can't.
You like to last route you picked, Stan.
Excuse me, that was actually a nice route. The reason it was fast and we didn't get to take in the scenery was because we did it at about 100.
It was
See,
night.
Well,
you
I
can't
can-
see anything, it's
I
night
can't
time.
control the game. I can't control the game time.
Oh
That's
my
it, that's
God.
not my problem.
But it's just nice to drive along and not have idiots coming the other way.
Yeah.
And it's weird, it's so quiet.
You obviously
Apart from
haven't.
us lot,
You
I've
obviously
not
haven't
seen another
encountered
truck
me
yet.
yet. I'm not
what's
an
that, in
idiot.
normal game?
You said you haven't seen any idiots coming the other way yet. I haven't made an appearance yet. Hang on.
Whoa!
He says
Someone
as
nearly
he
hit me in the back.
says as
on the
he
back door then.
gives someone a little tap on the back bumper.
Yeah, somebody nearly gave me a tap then, I don't know who it was. think that might be you, Stan, that's behind me.
No. There is actually someone coming the other way, I think.
No, that's Wolf. He's waiting to get in. Someone can let him in.
Ah, okay.
I'll just join in on the back again. That's fine.
He's magicked himself back. I'll let him out in front of me, guys, if you keep going.
Okay.
Can join the cool corner. Free
I'm gonna
pass.
get in front now.
Oh, oh, well, I can easily drive on the bumper of the truck in front if you prefer. No, I'm joking. I'll let you in.
Is everyone looking forward to time a slab restarting?
Ah, that'll be brilliant.
Yeah.
Convoys at this time will just die. Everyone will be eating their tea before I'm a celeb. No. It's alright, we can hold on to the Americans.
I'm calling both Farah to win already.
I did start one of my events.
Or
After early for it.
we could
Catching us, Jay.
open I'm a celeb on the other monitor. That's a shout.
That is a shit. That is.
Except
The thing
I
is,
like it.
most events finish before 9.
Yeah.
To be honest. And
Yeah, I know
sometimes
there's
it's
an
delayed.
I know there's an event on at 9 o'clock GMT time on American truck.
Yeah, I think that's an American, like, can need more for the Americans.
Yeah,
Viva
they're designed
split
for
them
like
all.
the American time zones, but like by all means you're more than welcome to go. But that's why some of them are later on. Like you'll occasionally see one that's like 3 in the morning our time, and you'll be like, why the heck is there an event then? But it's for like the Asian time zones because we have people from all over the place here, which is nice.
It's like when you're driving around, you get all these different languages. And you're like, what are they saying? I don't understand it.
Yes, I remember a slightly scary experience once of driving somewhere and hearing somebody talking in what sounded like Russian, and then hearing my name in the middle of it.
Oh.
Like so, Russian, Stan. Russian, Stan, and I'm like, what are they saying? I don't
You're
know.
talking about me.
That was Promod convoy, wasn't it?
It was, and it was the angry man who
Oh
You
yeah.
just spotted us.
came and blocked me in and wouldn't let me go.
I
yeah.
remember that event.
Because apparently I drove through a red light when it was green, but anyway. It makes you doubt yourself though. He was like going, report, but I think in hindsight he was maybe trying to tell me not to report him. I'm not sure. What?
It's weird because that's my son got banned for blocking because he had a crash and didn't press F7 quick enough.
What, just
That's
now?
why they banned him.
Wait, is that just
That's
now?
No, this was
okay.
about a week or two ago. We
Alright.
got a week's ban, right? It was coming out. We were coming out of Aberdeen, and he took one of the bends a bit too quick. And 3 of them all smashed together, and the road got blocked for literally a couple of seconds. And 3 of them got banned for blocking because they didn't press F7 quick enough.
I've
It's
walked the road
crazy.
for. I'm not gonna lie, I've walked the road for like a minute and just got away with
Yeah,
it.
it depends on like the area you're in. If it's
I
like
think
if there's nobody
but
else
it was
around.
It was a game moderator that actually had them banned. Believe it or not.
If like there's no one else around, quite often they'll won't. But if it's like a busy area, then sometimes they will.
Yeah,
It depends on the moderator as well. There's varying levels. Some moderators let pretty much anything go. Some will ban people for like
stupid little thing.
for crossing a solid white line because it's dangerous. So it depends.
He wants to work over in Calais then, doesn't he?
I have seen one before though who literally positioned himself on a junction near Calais and just watched every person going in the wrong lane to try and get through. Just ban.
Is that the guy that streams on Twitch?
He does.
Yeah, I watch all the time.
Rather amusing.
Wait, who is this? There's loads of them though.
Oh, flipping no, I can't
Sounds like
remember
I need
his
to
name.
check out this stream.
But yeah, quite a lot of the moderators stream, so it's quite
Yeah.
interesting to watch.
I think that guy that runs out
What's
he's quite good.
what media platform is that on? Is that on Twitch?
Twitch,
Yeah.
most of them, yeah.
I might have a look at that. 'Cause I don't really go on it much. My son does, so I'll get him to show me it, I think.
He's
We've
taking
got
out
one
left
truck
here.
going one way and a load of trucks going the other way.
Yeah, I think he's pulling off.
Or he's going to get some diesel.
Careful the tram tracks, guys, quite bumpy. It'll be what you mean.
Who is my next victim now? Svartwolf. Hello.
I like that. Who's minded?
It makes it sound like he's going to hit everyone in each convoy event.
Why is everyone going faster than me? I'm stuck at 37 miles an hour.
That's what I'm doing. If you need to speed up,
I think it's a speed limited area. I think.
Yeah,
The truck in front of me's just flown off.
He might have just come out of it. I'm not sure.
I've not increased the speed.
Yeah,
I
the
think
area
someone
ends.
behind me. I don't know.
Yeah, we're still in the speed area because I've got my cruise control sat at 61, but it'll let me do 60.
And we're just coming around left at the lights now, JJ.
Yeah.
I've just went for the round. Have you gone left?
Bollocks.
Oh, turn my indicator off. That'd help.
Yeah, kind of went round that roundabout slightly too quick.
Aha.
Going the right way here. I hope I'm going the right way, everybody.
You are.
Take
Left
up here, is it?
Left on the roundabout, yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. I can see him indicating in front of me now, yeah. Oh, I like
I've turned my engine off by accident.
Nice. Yeah, it's
scary, I thought.
So yeah, this is basically like the closest SCS ever get to like a pro mods map. This area is nice. This is the latest DLC in this game, so.
Ooh, that's weird. That's a bit.
Sorry,
of
I went the wrong way around the roundabout, but cut across it is quick. It's easier to get round it the way I've done it.
Just use the bit as an island.
Ah, shit. Excuse me.
Have we gone back down to 50?
Hang on a minute. What are we doing here? Whoa, that's tight, isn't it?
That's what she said.
Out of everyone to go there, it was a staff member. Nice.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Nice.
I normally do that on stream, and Steve Woods kicks off me for doing it.
I just hate that line. It's just like,
Yeah, I'll come out of it, and then he's the really. I thought
when people first started saying that, it was amusing. It has become a bit.
Yeah, it does get a bit
overused. In that, you see, in that instance, it was quite funny. It's just when people say it about something that just like isn't remotely related whatsoever. Like, oh, that's a big parking space. Yeah, you should be able to accelerate now.
I did the exact same.
Actually, no, maybe not.
No, yeah, now.
Don't worry, I've got the route, so I know
just
where we're going.
That's it. Here we go. I'm starting to speed up now. So. No,
I'll give Smart Wolf a little push.
Cupid, do you need a small push? Yeah. Just a small one.
Disappearing.
Don't worry. I think they've got out the speed restriction. So.
Yeah, that's all.
No, I think that's what it is. We're stuck in it. That's it. We're picking up now. That's it. We're on. Here we go.
I'm not turning for fuel.
That's alright.
Here comes
You guys are
Rocket.
taking the slip road on the left, the 28 it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I found you. There we all go. Whoa, whoa, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Got 580 kilometers from the back left. Nice.
nice long event, this one.
Jeez, we thought we'd treat you. I know.
How I had to bite my tongue then.
That's why I'm here, because I thought you wouldn't be able to cope with JJ for that long, so I'd provide some entertainment.
Oh,
Did you say JJ's boring?
Yeah, whoa, what's going on here?
He gets a bit dreary after a
Which
while.
way are we going? I'm lost it.
Keep going
to get
straight.
diesel. Yeah, no, sorry about that. I
Yeah,
apologise.
You just keep
It's threw me
straight.
for a minute. He's pulled in to get some diesel, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right, am I straight up here?
Turn left
you
up there.
See ya. If you follow
I
the
think the road
road,
actually just goes
yeah,
straight
follow
up.
the road round to the left.
Yeah, I've got it. Thank you. Yeah, I see him now. I see the back end of it now. Oh, back down, slow down.
Take the speed up to 60.
We're all in a nice line, so that is Okay.
Yeah, to get to go body 60 there to set your cruise control is quite difficult. There we go. Take my hoodie off. 2-1.
Is it a Viva trucking hoodie by any chance?
No, it's not actually. I'd quite like one, but I've not got one. Just a super dry one.
Merch plug. Dun, 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 dun. Fancy yourself a Viva trucking hoodie? Head online to www.viva. No, joking.
There's Teespring. We have
I gotta
Yeah,
try
I
and I gotta try and pick one up by Christmas.
Yeah,
They
you
are
busy?
nice. I reckon.
yeah.
Are you busy?
But you've not even got one, have you?
I have.
Did you get? When did you get one?
I've got one of the old ones.
Oh, okay. I think I'm one of the new ones.
Quad actually still owes me some merch. How rude.
Yeah, true. Well, you get your Christmas card, you might send it with that.
I want the jumper and I want the mug as well.
He only transferred me my $10,000 wage a month, and not my hoodie. How rude. And you all think I'm joking.
I thought you would get
The
some
hoodie's a
merch
good
if you become a
price.
staff member.
Say again, Steve.
Are the hoodies a
thought-
good price to buy?
Yeah, they're not too bad, and they're quite nice material as well.
No, I
Yeah,
have,
because
yeah.
I was looking at it the other day and I was thinking I might get one of them when I get
In
paid.
terms of like the normal, quite often when you buy something off someone's merch, you get like a horrible.
Yeah, you get a horrible material.
Yeah,
when
it's
that's
actually
in
quite
there.
nice,
Yeah.
and it's by no means like the finest material in the land.
no, I
It's
can
quite
imagine
nice.
Oh no, that's fair enough, isn't it? But
What I was going to say is, I'm surprised you don't get merch free for becoming staff.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't know.
Maybe you do.
Oh.
maybe you just
maybe
keep
it's
it
cheaper,
quiet.
maybe.
See,
I
I
mean-
can get my own merch for free because I partnered with the company that makes it.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to buy a hoodie or something soon.
Nice.
Are you gonna go out wearing it?
Probably.
You see, I've always been so tempted to go to like Truck Fest in my Viva hoodie and see if I
I'd
see
like
anyone
to do
else.
I would go in it.
And then probably get scared and run away as soon as I saw someone else.
Oh, there's a question for you. On the advert for Viva Trucking, it says we're recognised by a real life trucking company. Can I ask, does anybody know who that is?
It's Knight Transportation in the US.
Really?
Yeah, a fairly big
Wow.
company. I think they've recently bought Swift. I think I might be wrong. Let me check
Wow.
and attempt not to crash.
So yeah, because I have heard of Knights before. Isn't they the big haulage company that do breakdowns and all that as well?
They're the red ones.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they've been on telly. I think they have. I swear they have.
Yeah, they own Swift now, which is cool. So yeah,
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, I've definitely heard of Knight.
but yeah, they're part of America's largest truck fleet. So pretty
Tell you
cool.
what though, it's good to be recognised by an actual company for a VTC, really.
And I think we're the
Yeah,
only
it's
one
nice.
that is.
We
that
are
recognised,
the
though.
only VTC that's recognised by a real truck.
And we're the only VTC to have a lot of things, to be fair.
Yeah,
We have like
You
quite a
are-
lot that other places don't have.
you made the right decision.
Yeah, well, like I said, I heard a few of the adverts going out on Truckers FM.
Because
And
we heard Prime as well.
Yeah, I mean, Viva was the one that caught my ear, really, more than anything. And I thought, I'll have a look at it. So I went on the website and just checked it out, read up on it. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to give it a try when my son got a van. I've got nothing else to do, so I thought I'd give it a try. We got accepted, so I'm buzzing, you know what I mean? And to be able to do your own logs and everything, I love that.
Yeah. And of course, it's the only VTC to get a special stand, so I mean, it
Oh,
automatically wins.
I've recommended it to some of my friends on it.
Nice.
I spent 2 weeks researching VTCs before I decided on Vivo.
It took me about 5 minutes to decide.
Yeah.
I just got. My friend was in here, so I just jumped.
Yeah, Viva was just by chance, like, just the one I chose to join.
How
Just
long
joined
is
'cause my
like all
friend was
these?
in here.
How long has these VTCs actually been going? Because like I say,
So
I've
some have
playing
been going for quite a
years.
long time. We've been going for 4 years now.
Jesus, and I've only just found out about doing.
Well,
Like it's like the truckers MP. My son's only told me about that a couple of weeks ago, and I've been looking after stuff like this ever since I started back 18 years ago. And I've never really gone into looking at it all until my son mentioned it, and I was like, I've been trying to do that for years. Oh, that's a nice bed.
I mean, I only started playing ATS about 2 months ago.
same.
Bloody hell.
I haven't played it before.
Yeah, I mean, I played ETS when it first, ETS2 when it first came out, and then
Yeah,
I basically got bored with the game because not much really changed, and it was sort of late 2018. I saw someone streaming it, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
sort of looked, and I was like, oh my gosh, they've done this, and that was when I re-downloaded.
Well, I've played
I
ETS2
mean,
for a long time, but ATS I just never took an interest
Yeah.
to. One of my
Oh, yeah,
friends
same.
said there was nothing
Yeah.
to it compared to ETS, so I never bothered.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
like
I'd
me,
love
and
to
then
get- I would
Sorry,
love
go
to
on.
get my mitt. I would love to get my mitts on the original version of the game.
I
Ah,
have that, I
had
have
back
it.
18 years ago. Honest to God, it was called something Convoy. It was called, right? And it was based in America, and that got me hooked.
isn't
on
18 Wheels of Steel? Is that
Sorry,
a convoy? They've got
that's it.
convoy.
Yes, 18 Wheels of
Yeah.
Steel. That was it. Yes,
Mm.
yes. I had the original version of that, and that's what got an old friend of mine got me hooked on it,
Yes,
and
I've
I've been
taken-
playing it ever since.
I've taken the speed down to 40.
yeah, it's pretty windy.
Bends.
Is
Yeah.
that's some bend that in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not been in Viva that long. I've only been here since December last
I've
year.
actually been here longer than Stan.
You have?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, so you've been here
But
longer
it's
than
a good
Stan,
thing to
Stan
get
gets
into,
more
though,
rolls
isn't
than
it?
you.
Really.
Yeah. I only started
Well-
staff like a few months ago though. Well, actually July I started.
I should,
I'll
yeah,
tell you
I,
what would. I'll tell you
Sorry, go
what
on.
would be nice. I'll tell you what would be nice. The actual owner of Viva coming on one of these convoys.
he does sometimes.
He
when
does sometimes.
Oh,
he's
do they?
he's in LA, so they're quite often
Ah, right,
they're
so
quite
the
often when he's
time
at work. But like if he's
Yeah.
around or like a weekend, he comes in every now and again when he's got a chance.
Oh, that's cool.
I think he's just done something on Discord, and they just made an announcement. I didn't get a chance to read
Yeah,
it.
quite it's just the open
Ah! Nearly. Sorry about that. I nearly went into the back of someone.
Yes, I try to show my face as much as I can.
Yeah, I think a few of us misjudged how tight that one was.
Yeah, so did I. I went like right into
Yeah.
the side of the road.
Who
I
picked
think
this?
I'm the
This
only
is
one that's
amazing.
prepared for this.
This is brilliant. I love this.
This is one of the best things about convoys, though, especially like you basically just get taken down these roads, and you're like, oh my gosh, I never knew this existed.
Do you know
Like,
what?
these
I'm gonna
new
look.
areas.
I'm gonna look for this road during the day.
Yeah,
that's
and
the
then
only
that's
problem
what
with
I
convoys.
quite often do, especially when some of the convoys on pro mods, you'll find roads that you're like, oh my gosh, wow, and then go back in single player and enjoy them, or back in TMP in the daytime or whatever. Take them at your
Yeah.
own pace. And enjoy
The
them.
best thing to do when you're playing single player is if you set your navigation
Okay,
routes
I'm
to
coming here
small
in a minute.
routes only,
Yes,
you get all the best. You get all the best routes.
on
Come
pro
have a look at
mods,
this
that
road.
option is amazing.
No, just come and have a look at this road
Are these
before we
bends
get to the end
wet?
of it.
All I can see on the map's bends.
It's I'm glad we're not going down the hill, to be honest.
No. That
Oh, we're
would
going
be
up.
I've been on more bendy
I
roads than
couldn't
this.
tell.
There's in a few weeks I'm been on.
Jayon, stop swearing. Sorry about the language in the background. My son's just hit another truck.
Alright.
No, I didn't hit a truck.
Oh, right.
I hit a wall.
Yeah, wall.
Jumped out in front of him.
Yeah.
In a few weeks
Ah.
in a few weeks I'm doing a convoy down this really tight narrow Spanish road.
Oh yes, that's
that
a
on
very.
the event?
Yeah,
I
that's
can
fit-
vouch for that. That's a very nice road.
it can be quite busy though, so
Whereabouts is it?
it's in Spain.
It's on the
Lindsay and Pro-
on
Slow
pro
down, slow
mods,
down.
yeah,
I nearly
it's-
hit someone then.
Is that the one that's on the events page now?
Yeah, it's up on the
Yeah.
event page now. I put it
The
up
guy
yesterday.
pretended it, put it down for 10 earlier on.
Yeah, I started
I
that
need
one
to
out.
put an event up, don't I?
Yes.
Nice.
After
Yeah.
this one event, you can put one up, Stan.
I should.
I can give you a route if you really want.
Excuse me, I do not need your inferior routes. Thank you very much.
We all know mine are better, Stan.
Ooh. Staff getting
These
feisty.
bends are nuts.
All we have to remember, JJ, is who's been in Viva less time than you? Me.
You.
Who has
yeah.
more roles than you? Me. So,
Yeah, but you've
shush.
been in staff longer.
Pipe down.
This is
Fight.
I'm only joking. I'm not quite sure how I managed it actually. Well, I do. Bribe money, very
Has
useful.
Viva got its own radio channel, Bunny?
No.
We don't, but it would be
That's
quite
a
cool.
shame. Yeah, I'd DJ it. Crack it, he's been.
Do.
I think we're coming to the end of it now.
Yeah,
Tell me when you're done with the windy bit.
yeah, I will. I'd have that another event announcement whilst we still got an event
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
You see,
I think we're just
this
coming
is-
off a bit now.
this is how it gets nice.
Yeah, it's an American event. It's just went out.
It is.
That road, I'm definitely going back to.
And we're
back
off
to
the
days
bends
one.
now, JJ.
Alright, we're going back up to 60 kilometers an hour.
But yeah, I've only been staff since May, but it seems like 5 years to be honest.
You say it's only been staff since May.
I have.
Well, you've gone in the ranks pretty quick. Must love you.
I
I
know.
know this sounds a bit weird, but with Christmas coming up, I've
Yeah.
got the DLC for Christmas paints. But some of you might have saw it. I pulled in one earlier. The truck all done up with Christmas stuff. Can we do a convoy with the Christmas DLCs?
I'm sure we will probably have an event where people will be able to use a Christmas paint
Yeah.
job if they want to. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
I
cool.
think I
So,
might
it's
do it.
something we've done before, so yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know TMP do their own like Christmas convoy, but I was thinking about doing my own one, like for just Viva. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely Christmas convoys.
that's-
So
'Cause
I
when
know we've
read
looked
up,
into.
the only reason I asked is when I read the event page, it said truck, any truck, but must look good. That's why I done it up. It's Christmas. I didn't realise.
Yeah, no, that's all right. So yeah, for most convoys, it's this purple and white off the events profile. But for some events, it will say there you can. I mean, not that often, but like for example, Christmas or like a Halloween convoy or something where there's like a DLC skin pack or something.
Yeah.
Quite often, you can have a.
Yeah, because I've
use
got
that
the
if you
Christmas. I've got the Christmas skin pack. I didn't want to get the Halloween one. Oops, slow down a bit.
If they're bringing in that Christmas present delivery again, like last year, or do we not know yet?
I suspect they probably will do because it was quite popular. So
yeah,
I did
Oh,
enjoy
for
that.
those of you that live in England, talking about Christmas, you heard about the Coca-Cola truck tour?
Yeah, it's been cancelled, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
found out today.
joking.
how's
I was
that?
gutted. I go to that every year in where I live, and I
So
was
do
gutted
I.
because it's not coming.
I
It's
used to
not
go to
fair.
that. You guys
It's
are
alright.
I'm around here
I'll-
anyway.
I'll paint a red truck and come and drop you some coke off. It's fine. Take
Yeah,
up a
taking
cargo.
it right there.
I tell you what, we could make it a promotional delivery. I'll do that. I'll make a promotional delivery for beverages. As the Coca-Cola truck's being cancelled, you need to deliver some beverages yourself. I'll set that one up.
Is that who you
For-
work for, that stuff?
Christmas time.
At Christmas. Got me singing Christmas song. Stop it.
Christmas songs are allowed now. It's past
Ow!
No,
Crap.
no.
Hang
that's-
on, hang on.
it's past bonfire night. So.
Oh, Stan, you're wrong. It's
Oh.
December, they're allowed.
Stuck on the
No,
barrier.
no. It's very specific. So Christmas songs are allowed after bonfire night.
Oh,
No.
Christmas,
shit.
No,
Christmas-
I'll have to catch up with you. I'm gonna have...
That's
no, hang
alright.
on.
That's
Might
alright.
off
You
it,
should
mate.
get off it there.
Yep, I'm off it. I'll just swing round. Hang
You
on.
just do a little
I'll give you
U-turn.
some room.
In fact, there's a few music channels on Sky with Christmas songs on now. Is a bit mad.
Yeah. Sorry about that, boys.
That's alright. I allow Christmas songs from after bonfire night. Christmas decorations, they're not in my head not allowed any earlier than like the last week of November at the earliest.
There's a house near where I live nearby that's got Christmas decorations up already.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
There's always one.
Yeah, there's
The
always
town
someone
where-
who puts them on.
Yeah, the town where I live, there's a few places here that have got the Christmas decorations up.
There used to be a
Believe it or not.
shop near me that was hilarious. After Easter, I kid you not, after Easter,
Oh,
they would put up Halloween decorations, and then straight after Halloween, it would be Christmas.
Christmas.
But like for a period from Easter to October, they'd have Halloween decorations up, which made
Yeah,
zero
it's like one of the houses here. They actually start putting their decorations up at the beginning of October, like building it all up, and their light turn on is on the 1st of November.
There's someone who lives near me who
Truck that's in front of me, you got your hazard lights on, mate. We'll call you
does
up
it
now.
for charity.
I know, I was waiting for you.
Oh right, is that you? No worries. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
we can communicate through
That's
the
my
Discord.
fault. That's my fault. Sorry, I clipped the barrier.
There's a what do you call it? Yeah, a house near me where the guy does it for charity, and I kid you not, like the amount of lights he has is insane.
Oh, I've seen that on telly where people do that.
Yeah, it's like a massive house, but his is
Yeah.
he's like an IT. He owns an IT company, so he's got it all set up through like a computer, so that he can control them and play music.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
make them
yeah,
Dance with the music. It's mad.
Yeah, I saw something like that on telly once, and the guy, like, prior to the actual main switch on, I think it was about an hour before the switch on, his computer went down,
Oof.
and he sat there literally crying his eyes out,
Yeah.
trying to work out how he can get it all going. And one of the neighbours called out the electric company. They come out quick, got it all sorted, got him up and running 10 minutes before the actual due to do the
Oh,
switch
nice.
on.
Yeah,
I
you're going
couldn't believe
straight
it.
ahead at the roundabout then, taking a right.
Yes, boss.
Alright.
No problem.
But like the best thing is if you set up the
Sorry, I'm laughing
Christmas
at my
mode
son.
on a Tesla. If you've got a Tesla,
what?
that's pretty cool. There's a little dance with the doors.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I'm going
Play
to
some
50 now,
Christmas
guys.
music.
Sorry, my son's just come off of all them wiggly bends we just went through.
Yes, I'm quite glad I'm not on my wheel actually, because I think my arms would be hurting.
It's not that bad.
All that turning.
How fast
Oh,
is the convoy
please.
speed? I thought it was 60.
It's going 50 now. Just Ben's
I've
going
just
up.
discovered a Volvo dealer.
Nice.
But this what gets me though, in single player, I've literally covered virtually every road. Now I'm having to do it all again with the Viva. On the Viva profile, I've got to do it all again. No, they're brilliant, Jay. They're not a death trap. Did you hear that? My son said, he goes, them roads are a death trap, we nearly come off of it.
Should go to Iceland.
I was gonna say, get yourself on Iceland in Pro Mods if you think that's a death trap. This is 27 death traps in a long continuous line that you can't
That
get out of.
convoy was fun
What,
though.
you want about
Yeah, it
up,
was
up
good.
Norway way? Up near Norway, that is.
No, in Iceland there's snow.
Is that on
so-
Pro Mods?
On Pro
Yeah.
Mods, yeah, there's snow. And like, we did a
I've
convoy
so
up
got to
there
get this
once.
sorted out.
Yeah,
What I
it's-
might do, I think after we've done this convoy, I might come on and see if I can get this all sorted out with the DEF.
yeah,
files
by
and
all means.
everything.
If you need any help with it, feel free to ask in help and questions, and I'll sort you out.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Thanks for that. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Probably doing our Iceland convoy like the start of December maybe.
Yeah, definitely. Iceland convoys are good. every
I
now
did
and
just
again.
have the idea of doing my Christmas convoy in Iceland, but if we're doing presents, I don't think that would go very well.
It'd just be nice to drive in the snow to see what it's like. I like
Yeah,
the real
also,
life.
also if you're doing
Yeah.
the World of Truck, it might mess up when you're in
Yeah, I don't
Ireland.
think we
yeah.
should. Nice. I
Ace
just
man.
had that. It would be cool, but I think
Well, we
too
could
much
have no, we
good
could
stuff.
definitely do. We like, and of course, if you guys ever have any sort of ideas about where you want a convoy to be, or like a route that you've driven and you think that's cool,
Yeah.
you could let someone from events know.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in. Brilliant.
Even though I'm
Like I say, I
the
mean,
hidden
I'll-
event staff member because I don't show up as event staff, but I am really. Shh.
I mean, I've got, like I say, on my normal profile, I've literally covered virtually every road.
put pro mods on that and you will cry. You will have many more roads to discover. The size of that map, especially with the Middle East add-on, is insane.
Yeah.
Definitely, I will definitely have a look at it.
And then if you add Rust map on top of that.
Oh, if you do a Wombat and add like Rust map, Wombat. There's a guy called Wombat, if you don't know, who's a YouTuber who sort of his specialty is the map. He does lots of map combinations of map mods and gets them to work all together. He pretty much created the entire world in a map by like connecting basically pro mods, then Russia, then an Asian map. The Great Steppe.
Imagine connecting this up to America.
Some people are like, oh, imagine if SCS did that. I mean, they never will, but it would be quite cool.
Yeah.
Other map mod I highly recommend is Grand Utopia.
Oh yeah, I've seen
That's if you've never gone on that. That's a really nice map. It's basically a guy, a French guy, who created it. It's like a 1-to-1 scale map. So like the time in it passes as if like real time. So every minute in game is an actual minute.
Oh, that's
and like basically in this game, depending on where you are on the map, it speeds up. So TMP, it's the same across everywhere, so everyone has the same time. But in single player, you get like in English cities, it's like times 15 time. I think in normal cities, it's like times 10. But basically, his is 1-to-1 scale. So like you get it, and you're like, oh, this isn't a massive map, but like to drive around, the sort of speeds are reflected as realistically as possible. So like it is a very nice map.
But yeah, I mean, the other day, I thought like one of the achievements on Euro Truck is journey over 2,000 miles, delivery over 2,000 miles. So I thought I'd give it a try the other day. Just shy of 5 hours it took me to do that job.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever done a job 5 hours.
Yeah, it was about somewhere between 4 and 5 hours I think it took. Right, by the time I stopped a few times along the way to do things in the house, I think it took me just shy of 5 hours to do it all. But I think if I hadn't have stopped, it would have took me about 3 hours, I think.
Well, again, get yourself pro mods and you can get yourself some very long routes. I took one from.
I'm definitely gonna have a look at it.
I took one from basically the westernmost point of Ireland all the way down to the end of Iraq. That was a very long drive.
Yeah, the one I'd done the other day, it was from Istanbul, and I think it went somewhere in England. I know that much, or was it up in Norway? I can't remember now. But it was a long track. No, sorry, no, it weren't Istanbul. I just remembered it. It was in the far south of Italy.
Yeah, you can get long jobs
south
from
of Italy,
there. Yeah.
And I went right up to the top end of Norway somewhere. I remember it now, yeah. Come on, you go. Sorry. Where are we? Because I ain't got the faintest idea where we are.
No, if I went in the middle in all
We're just
going
going
to
to Bethesda.
We're there soon.
Yeah.
The end.
At the back, I'm 185 kilometers till the end, so not too far now.
I can't remember what we 10 kilometers long then. I'm 172, 171
Yeah.
kilometers.
I'm at 178 and I'm in the middle.
So yeah, here's a prime example of so that's a prime example of this game, how it basically speeds up the rate at which you travel kilometers, because there's no way that our convoy's 12 kilometers long. But in that Grand Utopia map, every it's 1-to-1 scale, so every kilometer you drive, I thought I'd done something weird to the game when I first got in it. I was like, why is the time not changing? Why is it saying I've still got this long to drive? It's you look at the map and you think, oh, that's not very big. But the time it actually takes you to drive from place to place is 1-to-1.
Realistic.
So if you get a job that says it takes 2 hours and 6 minutes, it will take you 2 hours and 6 minutes.
That sounds wicked. That really does sound good.
Yeah,
though,
it's a French guy who did it. It's basically modelled after a sort of, it's not a real place. It's just lots of different bits of architecture and stuff. He's basically made into this sort of pretend place. called
Yeah.
Grand Utopia, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going
Yeah.
straight ahead at the roundabout.
What's
did you
also
download it?
Sorry,
quite-
say that again.
Straight ahead at the roundabout. We're going.
No.
Is this Grand Utopia on Steam or something? It works.
No, it's I will put a link in voice
that'd
chat
be-
when we
I'll
pull
look at
over.
I'll have a look at that.
It's you go to his website and then it's just a Google Drive link. You can
Ah.
download it off him.
Oh, right.
Definitely be having a look at that.
But no, I highly
Is it an
recommend.
actual game as well, though?
No, it's basically like one thing you have to do is if you're going to use it, you have to create a new profile, because what you have to do is, I don't know if you've ever noticed when you create a profile, there's an option called playing module,
Yeah.
and normally it's grayed out and selected on Europe, but when you put Grand Utopia in, it's like a drop down, and you
Alright,
basically click down and select Grand Utopia because it's a completely independent map.
got you.
Whereas, you know, maps like Pro Mods basically add on to the base map. This is like a completely independent map. The other thing that I do is I get myself there's a nice tandem mod, Akari Tandems by Cast, which is because some of the roads are like tiny, you can take like a tandem truck down, like a rigid, which is good fun.
Sorry about that. I was just watching going round the bend. Oh, that's tight.
Oh, me and Terence were on this road yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday, yeah.
Hey, was it
If
Saturday?
you look on the map, it looks like a pair of scissors.
Actually, it does as well.
I'm glad somebody said a pair of scissors is all I'll say. That's more mature. That's more mature than we normally get. So I'm impressed.
What else does it look like, Stan?
Now,
some glasses.
boys, come on.
What does it look like, Stan?
Genitals.
Now that does look good. We should all pull up on that bridge and take a picture. That would look brilliant.
Behave yourself, JJ.
That really looks good as you come across there.
Stan knows that every time we put one of them junctions now when you point that out.
Stan also knows that it's annoying because he can't say anything.
Oh,
Professional Stan must stay as professional Stan.
Right, guys, go 60 kilometers now. Just realised I'm going very slow.
Probably go a bit quicker than that, although we are pulling.
I'll slow
Not
down.
fast, I don't want to too fast.
Yeah, we don't want to cause an accident at the end.
We're there in 6 minutes.
Hello, we've got some other people joining us.
First people I've seen in ages.
I know we haven't seen anyone. It's because this is the latest DLC to the game, so it's probably the least owned one. So the majority of people, the majority of people who play TMP tend to have the base game and the base game only, which is why Sim 1 sort of Calais areas are so rammed.
Yeah, I only got this a few days ago, so we could take part.
Nice. So it's a nice DLC.
Yeah, it looks like those people are ahead of us, by the way.
The funny thing about the servers is TMP did an experiment once to see how many people like intentionally joined Sim 1, and they moved Sim 1 right to the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
And everybody just joined the arcade server that they put at the top. Because people just assumed it was Sim 1. So then it was like the fullest the arcade server had ever been. So it's a combination of, you get some people who join Sim 1 because it's Sim 1 and it's busy, but
That's
a lot of people just click it because it's the first one in the list. So it's quite interesting.
We can't blow our horns, guys.
So what if they put pro mods up there then?
Well, you'd have to have pro mods installed, but like I guess more people would probably
Yeah.
join it if it was right at the top of the list.
You guys going straight ahead at that roundabout?
You'd be surprised, like people I've spoken to before who didn't even realise you could scroll that server list down. They didn't know there were servers
they?
underneath.
Imagine trying to go to an event and not
Yeah.
I mean, we tried to go on the pro mods the other day, and he said, "No, you can't do on this. You need certain DLCs." I was like, "Ah!" That's when I started looking about the pro mods.
So yeah, as long as you have all the map DLCs, you can use pro mods. The one thing it does do on TMP, which is a bit weird, because basically TMP doesn't use your local copy of pro mods; it uses the one on the server. It basically just verifies you have it in your mods folder. So when you try to when you go to load up the game, it will tell you like missing dependencies, and it will list all the promods files and say that they're missing. But you can
Yeah.
just click through that, and it will only do that the first time you load up the event profile, and then after that it will won't do it again.
Alright.
But like that quite often confuses people.
Yeah, when I tried it the other day, it kept saying, no, you can't do it, you need this. I was trying to sort it all out, and I don't know what I was doing wrong.
Yeah,
Then
it
I realised
sounds like it's the
when
dev
I
file.
realised that the DLC was missing. The DF file.
Yeah,
was
the def
missing.
file. Yeah, basically
Yeah,
what the
that's
def
when I
does is it the def basically makes it from being a generic sort of map mod to being more tailored to your PC. So there's certain settings in there that you can change. So like if you're playing on a higher end PC, you can turn up the scaling, stuff like that.
Right.
Through
See, I
the
don't
actual
know about all
def
that.
file.
I don't know about all that.
Just leave it how it is. It's set to like most people just leave it.
See, I turned up the interior sound on mine.
Yeah, you can do things like that. It basically just if you want the game to be a bit louder on the inside or whatever. I mean, nowadays it's not as relevant because you can do it through the sliders in game with Fmod. But like when you used to not have those, it was quite useful. You can like change the colour of like the discovered roads as well. So like normally they go that sort of yellowy colour. You could change it to go a different.
Yeah, that's what
colour
I've got them going yellow. Yeah. Because I ain't done none of these roads on this profile, so they're all going yellow again. In fact, I've done them on my profile saying that. How far we got left to go?
3 minutes.
Is that all?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
3 minutes real time though.
No, that's in real life.
Yeah.
Oh right, I thought you meant in
not
game
game time.
I ain't got the faintest idea, Jay.
Oh, I've got a bit of Bastille on now.
Oh, whoa.
Which one is it
Go
for
down,
Bastille?
Oh, don't ask me that.
Oh.
Where's my phone?
Sorry, Jay, hang on, I can't.
Are you gonna Shazam?
No, I'm just gonna look on my Spotify app. I'm listening to Another Place by Bastille and Alicia Cara.
You had TFM on.
No, TFM, why would I listen to that? Why would I expose my ears to such a thing? Your voice is enough, JJ. Don't need a second thing.
Oh, right, okay.
Shots fired.
Bang bang, bada bang bang bang. Don't worry, I do love him really. I just like bullying him. I'm making him into a better person. I'm building him. I'm breaking him down to build him back up.
Carefully, might do it. Did you make a diss track or something?
Shall I? A JJ diss track?
Oh,
Yo,
I know what you'd do.
bum bum bum. Your name's JJ and you can't plan convoys.
Oh, don't. We've only got a couple of minutes left of this.
You tried to make a truck, but your truck looks ugly. Oh! Don't give me ideas.
Stan, you sound like Morgs.
I know I'm gonna do a Morgs diss track. No, never.
Just went to his voice.
Just pop round. Hey up, Morgs, you alright?
Oh, you know when
you've seen him in your life, haven't you?
I have. I've bumped into him quite a few
But
times.
you've seen him.
We're going through the place. What's got an inappropriate name?
I'm friends with someone who knows him quite well. Like, so yeah, I have.
Wait, so you actually spoke to him? That's weird.
Sorry, I forgot to say, you know at the beginning of all this, someone mentioned about my son's truck.
Well done, Terence.
The way it was coloured.
Dan, is that a friend named Ryan?
It is not. No, he's not like ever on any of his videos or
Oh.
anything. But like,
Yeah.
I went to school with him.
Can you turn that down
You
a
did
little
not
bit?
go to school with him, did you?
What?
You did not go to school.
No, I didn't. The person I know did.
Oh.
Now we're going out of my favourite place.
Phil Gas. That's a weird name for. Well, I guess it's quite literal.
Stop it now.
Phil Gas.
Sorry, I'm talking to my son, he's misbehaving.
Shut up, Bob.
Do you mind? People can hear what you're saying. Sorry about that, people. I do apologise.
I was flying down this road before to catch you guys up.
One minute left.
Not gonna lie, I'm starving, so I'm looking forward to some food.
I am so hungry. I thought, yeah, I'll wait till after the convoy. And slightly regret that decision now.
There is one thing about this time of year what's good. That is the shops have got the rum sauce and the brandy sauce in, so I'm gonna be bashing that.
Oh.
What's your favourite bit of food at Christmas? What's that one
It's gotta
item
be
that you're
mince
like?
pie.
Yeah, mince
Pigs
pie
and
with brandy
blankets.
sauce.
Pigs and blankets.
Yeah, pigs
Oh.
and
I
blankets.
second that to good sir.
It's
I think
the-
pigs and black. Have you seen I know oh, where is it that does it? Oh yes, Aldi. I would never dare venture in, but it might tempt me because they have a 2-meter long pig in blanket.
Did they
Oh, I've
have-
seen that.
As the
Yeah.
have it as well. As the
Yeah.
have one.
Yeah, I've seen that. That looks really good.
I mean, I've no idea if it will be very nice, but it's still quite funny.
I don't care.
Well,
I'll
we
eat it
have to
anyway.
Get bored of it.
What else do I like
Nothing
about
through it.
Christmas? I like quite a lot of the German Christmas food. Oh, Liebkuchen. Oh,
Well, what did they have in Romania?
if you've never had Liebkuchen, it's amazing. It's
What's
like
that?
it's like a sort of cinnamon. They normally come in star shapes, and it's like sort of a
Right.
cinnamon sort of biscuit cake thing, and then it has like sort of a white icing on the top.
Oh.
Where do you normally get that from?
Sounds nice.
In the UK, they're actually more common in the UK. Like Germany, they're everywhere, but in the UK now,
Yeah.
they're you can get them at most supermarkets at Christmas.
I might have a
I
look.
see we
What's
failed
it
to
called
not talk
again?
about
Just come in
Sorry,
like
anyway.
they come in a packet a bit like crisps, they look a bit
You
like
can
a
get
crisp.
you can get them fresh at the Christmas market, so
Or they are much nicer. Like in Germany from a market they are. Oh,
Are we coming to the end?
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
at the end now.
Wow.
I've got a song
We're
playing.
all the way around the back of the company. We'll
I love it
park
how we're
it.
pulling in and I've got a song going. I should go to bed. I'm like, I know.
You guys all want to park up around the very back of that company.
Oh yeah, we can get a nice photo of us all.
Yeah, in the dark.
Well, it's slightly less dark for me because I've not got autumn mod on.
Well, I don't know why you don't use that one.
For the reason that every time we drive on a convoy, you complain and say it's dark. That's why I don't have it on
You
TMP.
can turn that bit off though.
I know. I just don't. It scares me because it sometimes puts a random tree in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it's
don't
weird
need,
that,
so-
isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it you're gonna crash into them?
Is there enough room round the back?
Yeah, it's a non-collision zone, so well, there'll be enough room to manoeuvre, and then there should be enough room for us to all pull up nicely.
I wish this gate would stay open.
We're moving trailers.
No, keep your trailers.
Okay.
I've got my nice
I
Dutch
think you've
white
lost
wheels
something
on
else
today.
anyway, Steve, haven't you?
What?
I think you've already lost something else.
I don't follow what you're saying.
You said you want to lose the trailers, and I'm sat there saying you've probably lost something else.
Ah, shut up. I know exactly what you're on about.
Now, boys, calm down.
Ah,
So yeah, if we get ourselves in a nice sort of little formation of some sort, nice line, and just trying to
just
see where,
can't.
yeah, against that wall. That's lovely.
Yeah, just around partial. Park up there.
Yeah,
Oh, I turned
Just
my
to get
lights
your
off.
job sorted out.
Do you still remember how to reverse, Steve?
You what?
Do you remember how to reverse?
Of course.
The last time I come in a convoy room, we had to reverse. You ended up
There's
getting
only
stuck in
one.
IKEA.
There
That's
is.
the one thing I
I
have
can
fun
tell you
again.
that there's one driver here who is not good at reversing.
Me.
His name starts with a J, and he also happens to be leading this convoy.
He's not the only one.
He's got better, actually. I'll give it to him. I was slightly shocked the first time I watched him do a reversing challenge.
The very first time I done it was actually very, very good. I won.
Yeah,
it.
well, I didn't see that one, unfortunately.
The
I only
first
saw-
two, the ones that I did on control were actually really well done.
That was the
I
that was
don't
a
think
hilarious
we're
thing.
gonna
You
fit
did
in.
worse on wheel.
Yeah.
I don't think we're all going to fit in along there.
Yeah, we'll fit all fit in.
We'll get ourselves in a nice. We don't all have to be in one line. Like I'm in front of some people. If we just sort of get in a nice sort of pattern like that,
Yeah.
then I'll get a nice photo of us.
You just get rid of Oh shit! I just pushed the wrong button.
Hopefully it's not too dark.
Damn, I pressed the escape button. Oh, come off it. That's it. Right. Try again. One.
Oh yes, I reckon I can get a nice one of us in here. The light's actually not too bad. So if you see where I'm parked, there's someone next to me as well. So you can create a new front row. Yeah. And then if we put our lights,
Oh, he's getting really technical.
I know I am because I like my photos to look nice. If the people at the front have their lights on the low beam setting, so it's the second, not the parking lights on after, and then if the people at the back just turn their engines off and leave their parking lights on.
That always confuses me when he starts talking about all the lights.
So I get a bit OCD.
Because I just do not care at all.
I mean, if you have OCD, someone's got the Viva trucking tag in grey.
Don't.
I'm just gonna remind you that someone has a Viva trucking tag in grey.
I tried very hard to. So yeah, if you're on the back, if you turn your lights just onto parking lights, someone with them on full beam, it's hurting me.
Ah, I'll turn mine down. It's me probably.
Oh dear. HR case? No, I'm joking. Hello, I would like you to remove this driver for leaving his full beam lights on, please. If someone could fill in that gap, do we have someone else?
No, we don't.
Who's in the Volvo?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Nice. So if you just hang on for a couple more seconds, I'll be able to get a nice photo of us. I actually need to sort my lights out. Being a bit of a hypocrite here. There we go.
Do you want me to go across a bit from where I am?
Yeah, you'll just want to go next to Killer Quarter, yeah. That's okay.
When he finishes going in, I'll come across.
I mean, you can start.
Oh, hang on, no.
Now if you want.
This one coming back, he can go between us, can't he?
Yeah, that'll still leave a gap if you look.
If he goes in next to the one, if he goes in the gap between us, I'll go up tight against him when he's backed up.
To be honest, if you're probably okay. Let me see. Once this truck reverses in, it will be fine.
I hope you're watching, Steve. This is how you reverse a truck properly, mate.
JJ, pay attention.
Oh, I'm not.
The only reason why I couldn't reverse that time is because I got stuck. Because I got, for some reason, even though we were in a no collision zone, I got damaged and got pushed. So I somehow couldn't turn around.
I had that with one of the companies earlier on. I thought they were all non-collision zones. Gone in there, gone to turn around and went whacked into a trailer. I thought, what have I done here?
Yeah, but this was weird because I was just in the middle of nowhere within a convoy a few weeks ago, whenever it was, and
hello.
for some reason I got
Someone's
damaged.
just coming on me. Someone's just come in without a trailer.
Yeah, your son.
Oh, it's Jayon. Jayon, can you stay back at the end of the yard because we're gonna have a photo of us lot, mate.
I think.
One minute.
I was admiring.
Jay, if you roll back
the
to
reverse.
the back of the yard so that the Viva lads can get this photo done, please. Alright, no worries.
There we go. Nearly. If you just go back straight there, you should.
One of them's gonna. If we get problems with that pro mod, they're gonna help us with it. So we'll have a look at it later. If we get any problems, I'll message them on Discord and sort it out.
You're gonna take a photo of the three amigos whilst I'm waiting. Got a nice shot lined up.
Do you want me to stay where I am now, yeah?
Yeah, if you just stay there, we don't want to keep everyone too long, so I'll just.
Nah, that's alright, man. That looks really cool. That I'm gonna have a screenshot of that.
Redstone.
Shush you. Blamming American. Joking, love you, Slimy.
I hate you too.
Did you say I hate you?
Definitely gonna have a look at this Volvo.
That's what I thought.
I want the lights on the back of it.
I said I hate you too.
That's so rude. And then I'll quickly just take one of us from like a higher angle. Oh, lovely.
Flying Shalinki, what Volvo is that you're driving?
Okay, people, photos are all done. So if JJ's got nothing else to say,
You can head off now. That's all
Thank-
I have to say.
oh,
Well,
DM me for a job.
that's the one.
I can just
That's
say
the
that
one.
it's been an honour driving with you all, and I hope to see you all again. And thank you. I enjoyed my first convoy. Thank you very
So
much.
yeah, just quickly for the people who, if it's your first convoy, if you send JJ a DM, he will give you a job which you can log manually on the driver's hub to compensate you for coming along.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I'm gonna go and have a look at these pro mods anyway and grab a bite to eat. But like I say, it's been an honour and thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been nice driving with you.
Yeah. If I'm like I say, if I get stuck with them pro mods, I'll send you a message on thingy. Sorry,
Yeah, if
what's
you
your
just-
name?
Just pop it in Helping Questions, the Helping Questions channel, and you can tag me in there.
Sorry, what?
I'm Stan.
You're Stan.
So,
Right.
yeah.
No worries. I will do. Thank you very much. for
Yeah,
that,
you just
Stan.
tag me in Helping Questions. I'll help you out in there.
Yeah, lovely. All right then, mate.
Alright,
Thanks
for
very
those
much for
watching
your
the
help
stream, I'm
today
obviously
anyway.
going to
No
finish it
worries.
here. So if you are new, make
Alright,
sure you
cheers,
subscribe
and
and
I'll
hit the
speak to you
bell
all
next
soon.
time so you'll be
Bye.
notified next time I go live.
Bye.
Until then, I'll see you
Bye.
later. Thanks, guys.
Search down